All right. Well, I think I'm live. I honestly have no idea. I haven't messed with anything like this. So, what's on my screen is obviously not lawn care. Another hobby I've picked up since my kids have been born is to learn mixing. I really enjoy music, so kind of all I want is to I felt like doing this, so I'm gonna mix a song here. This is The Catalyst from, let's see, what's the band? Shoot, I should have looked that up, but I didn't. So this is the song's called The Catalyst. I get these tracks from Produce Like a Pro. I'm a member of their academy, which at the moment I'm pretty much just donating $17 a month to. But the mood struck me to get in here, mix a little bit of music, and just hang out, see what everybody has to say, has to do. So we'll see if anybody comes and hangs out. If you are here, go ahead, let me know in the chat, and yeah, let's just see where this goes. So, pretty cool song. Actually, I can kind of play it here. I have no idea how loud this is going to be, so hold tight. Oh, see, we're learning things. I can't solo that track and speak, but that's the song that we're gonna try to mix here. And these are all the files again. Maybe one or two of you here. If you are, go ahead, say something in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let's just chill. Let's bring in, we're gonna start with overheads. What do you guys think? We'll probably go audience perspective. I'm not a drummer. So for maybe those of you don't know anything about mixing, so these are all microphones. So this is the kick drum. There's a kick in, which is a microphone inside the kick drum. Kick out, which is a microphone outside. Typically, you're going to get the low end from the kick out, click from the kick in, and yeah. Trying to figure out where the chorus is.
Hey, from all the dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your sorries, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh, yeah, lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put us
let's get the intro.
You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. It was last call. It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. We talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard. This is a walk away from all the dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your stories, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me hate. It was last call. It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. We talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard. This is a walk away from all the dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your stories, but I saw.
All right. Cool. Near a rough mix, got all the tracks kind of where they're supposed to be. So yeah, looks like somebody's joined me. So hello, welcome. Just kind of hanging out, mixing some music. I know this isn't lawn care, but leave a comment if you want. Ask me some questions. Can be about the lawn, can be what I'm doing here. And then appreciate you hanging out. I gotta remember when I solo a track, I can't talk. So, what I want to do is isolate the low end with the kick out and get some of the high end clickiness with the kick in, and we'll see where we get from there. My headphones don't even reproduce that. I can't even hear it. Maybe you're listening on something where you can hear it. Just the low frequency stuff. There it is.
But you were so far gone.
One thing that's kind of interesting is getting rid of all the high frequency actually deals with the bleed in the kick drum, the kick out microphone, which is kind of slick.
From all the dirty little
All right. So I want to get into maybe the tom quick. Yeah, you know what? Let's just hear what we got now. We've worked on the drums a little bit. floor tom sounds terrible. Let me just get the bass drum out of the way. Roll off a little bit of the low end where the kick drum wants to live. All right, so yeah, just kind of hanging out a little bit, like the comment says. Really just I got the itch to mix a little bit of music this evening. This is another hobby of mine, something that I do. So if you're here, thank you for checking it out. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you want to talk about anything, let me know in the chat. Type it in the chat. Would love to converse. That's kind of why I went live. So thanks for watching. And yeah, just carrying on, mixing a little bit of tunes here.
Talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard. This is a walk away from all the dirty little games you play.
Trying to get the vocal a little bit more even.
Sorry, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh, yeah. Lift me up like a
Just in case we're clipping the signal there. That would be not ideal.
You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the
compressor trying to level out the information that's in there. Turning the loud parts down, we can bring the whole thing up.
I need a new road. I think I'll spend some time out on my own. Give this soul a little time to roam. Let it find out what it's looking for. I didn't know.
I should be clear too. I'm far from anybody that's an expert in mixing. This is just the hobby, something I wanted to do. See if anybody wanted to hang out.
It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. We talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard. This is a walk away from all the dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your sorries, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh yeah, lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. And don't you know,
Well, that's a bit much.
easy letting this go. I never wanted your tears to flow. Sometimes you need more than I handle.
It's pretty much all I've done here is make it a little
I
brighter.
need a new road. I think I'll spend some time out on my own. Give this soul a little time to roam. Let it find out what it's looking for. I didn't know you come and go. You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the
Maybe this song isn't your thing, but I really like this song, which is why I downloaded it and why I'm playing with it.
It was last call. It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. We talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard.
Oh boy, hold on.
It was last call. It wasn't you, it
How much of that?
all night, but you were so far gone. This is a walk. Now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. To this, you were the gasoline. You were the cactus, you were the gasoline. You were the cactus, you were the gasoline. You were the catalyst.
All right.
And don't you know?
So from this guy, we just want the little bitey bits at solo too early. The little bitey bits at the top, the little grit, and then we'll get the low end from the DI. So that's high passed up to 500. I want to then low pass this down to 500. Just thinking, I think I want this organ to honk a little bit. 2 C's, obviously, not NK, NCC. Organ disappears, organ comes back. Trying to get the acoustics to come forward a little bit.
You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were.
How far you guys think are I'm off of what somebody who knows what they're doing did?
You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to. You once lit me up like a cigarette.
There's nothing to mixing this guy's voice. It's literally a high shelf, and it sounds awesome. I like it. I went too far with the acoustics, though. They're too brittle.
Like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline. You were the catalyst. It was last call. It wasn't you, it was the catalyst.
Also, too, just because I'm mixing music, don't think you can't ask a question about the lawn, your lawn, my lawn, somebody else's lawn, your neighbor's lawn. Let's just talk about some lawns or something. I don't know, man.
You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. It was last call. It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. We talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard. This is a walk away from all the dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your stories, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh yeah, lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one. Dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your stories, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh yeah, lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. And don't you know, it won't be easy letting this love go. I never wanted your tears to flow. Sometimes you need more than a handle. I need a new road. I think I'll spend some time out on my own. Give this soul a little time to roam. Let it find out what it's looking for. I didn't know you'd come and go. You once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. You once lit me up like a cigarette, but you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. Girl, light me up like a cigarette. Burn me down, there's nothing left. Dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your stories, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh yeah, lit me up like a
I think he's leveraging one of those room microphones a little bit more than I am. And just everything feels rounder. Like it's everything's, I mean, for one, he's a professional and I am a hobbyist. So he should be better. But it's just, it feels better than what I got here does.
Dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your sorries, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. And you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. Spark to this, you were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. And don't you know, it won't be easy letting this on.
Now we're talking.
Dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your sorries, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain.
A little bit of parallel.
Oh, yeah. Lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down,
Oh.
and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. And don't you know, it won't be easy letting this love go. I never want. And you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline. Catalyst.
See the difference we get when we bring in just those couple like parallel drums, which is just a compressor that is just smashing the heck out of it, and then reverb.
Girl, light me up like a cigarette. Burn me down, there's nothing left.
Oh, we'll toast the PBR to that. Cheers. All right, then there are these couple crash deals.
I once. Then
Oh. This is the main vocal track shifted like a very small amount of pitch one way and the other. You bring it in, you pan it out to the side, it makes the vocal feel a little thicker. Hence vocals thick, obviously with 2 C's.
oh, you once lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst.
I should also again say I had nothing to do with the playing, recording, writing, anything of this song. These tracks are from the Produce Like a Pro Academy. You can sign up for that for, I don't know, I'm in for $17 a month. If music is something you're interested in, makes all of these multi-tracks available. You can mess around with them. This software Reaper that I'm using is free. You can check it out. Do whatever you want with it. Record your own music if that's your thing. And get into mixing something like this. He has, 50, 60 tracks you can download and mix yourself. And then you can submit mixes and get some feedback from him on a weekly basis, which has been really cool. I've actually this was a hobby of mine, and it turned into I'm one of the main sound engineers, if I can call myself that, at my church. It's got me involved at my church along with singing, and I just enjoy it, and it's pretty cool. It's got me to pick up instruments so that I can record and do stuff like this, and it's just cool. Again, thanks if you're hanging out. If you have any questions about this, about your lawn, whatever, let me know.
Lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. It was last call. It wasn't you, it was the alcohol. We talked all night, but you were so far gone. Another night on Sunset Boulevard. This is a walk away from all the dirty little games you play. Yeah, I heard your sorries, but I saw no change. I gave you love, you gave me pain. Oh yeah, lit me up like a cigarette, and you burned me down, and now there's nothing left. You were the one who put a spark to this. You were the gasoline, you were the catalyst. And don't you know, it won't be easy letting this love go.
All right. I think that's going to do it for this evening. Scratch the itch of mixing a little bit. I'm in a place where I don't really have any videos recorded to edit. And it was something I wanted to do. So looks like the one of you that has been with me for the last like half hour or so. Thank you so much for hanging out. Little experiment to see if my channel's big enough to have a bunch of people come hang out in a live stream. And the answer to that question is no. But now we know. So hope you enjoyed it, found it interesting. And we'll see you next time.